Today we will be fixing the droopy mirror problem these cars often get. Here's the tools that will be needed with special guest 21mm socket and ratchet, flat bracket, JIS screwdriver, ratchet, assorted extension, deep 10mm socket. Use the flathead to remove the wheel cap. Loosen the wheel nuts before jacking the car up. Safely jack the car up. Make sure the jack stand is at a structural part and out of the way of where you will be working. Remove the wheel. Find and remove the various fender liner bolts. They are all over the place and few are in weird spots. JIS screwdriver. Don't use a regular screwdriver. These are 10mm. You will need to remove the front side area bolts since the fender liner folds down and includes that undersection. Notice some of them are stuck way up there. I was able to remove it without taking off the main under tray, but there is a sneaky bolt or two up there to keep an eye out for. With the liner out of the way, you'll be able to see the spring, stud, and nuts holding the fender mirror on. There are two electrical connectors that actuate the mirror that will need to be disconnected. The rear one is a 3-pin, the front one is a 2-pin. Once those are disconnected, you can remove the lock nut and retaining nut from the stud. Take note of the length of thread exposed so you can match it up when reinstalling with the proper spring preload. Once you take off the nut, there's nothing else holding this on. So this will have to be captured. Fortunately, they are marked left and right. This base plate and spring is what keeps everything from breaking if something happens to the mirror. If you run into something by accident and the whole thing doesn't snap off, it should be good to go. So now with the gasket off, I can add a new gasket. I'm good to go. The gasket pieces are directional, so if you're not sure, you can clean up and test mount the gasket with the mirror off. They're also marked LH and RH. Slide the gasket right on up. Make sure the stick pokes out in front. Get this to about where it was before. The new gasket should have clips that hold the backing plate in place. This one is the rear. This one goes to the front connector. Installation is the same process for both sides. I've left a link in the description to our listing for the gaskets, which we try and keep in stock and can ship out right away. More videos are on the way, so subscribe and ring the bell or go to hell!